Hey, what's up everybody? This tutorial is Todo lo has cambiado by Danilo, Montero and Thalles, Roberto. I'm using here Yamaha MOXF8, and the specific sound I'm using, it's an organ, and it's called Rocky AS2. AS means assignable function. So on this piano, you see these two little buttons, assignable function. And in an organ, it's really important to have dynamics. And there's a specific sound that you usually want on a verse, and there's a specific sound that you usually want on a chorus. So you can have that dynamic in the song. So for example, I'm gonna play the song without any buttons. Number one is vibrato. And number two just brings down that level. So you can have that dynamic, and it's really important to have that in a song. So on the verses, I am playing with assignable function number 2. Okay? And in the chorus, I usually take this off and I put the vibrato so it can be more aggressive. Okay? So as I'm playing, you'll see me pressing these buttons and you'll see how I use it. So it's real easy. Let's get to the verse and the pre-chorus. So in the verse, you're playing more quiet. So again, we're gonna press assignable function number 2. And the chords that are being played, we're in the key of C. So it's just this. That is it for the verses. So F, C, G, and then C. But the way we're playing it is just and in the pre-chorus, we're gonna hold these chords now. So it's F. And we changed it up just a bit. So the same F, same C, but now we're playing a G suspended fourth. And in this part in the pre-chorus, you can then give it vibrato and it gives it a different sound. Okay, which sounds really nice. Now let's get to the chorus. A chorus, I would leave the vibrato on, hit function number 2 to take it off, and now we're into the more rhythmic organ part. And it sounds like this. And it repeats that over and over. So what I'm doing is just F, C, G to C. It's the same thing as a chorus, but now we have more of a rhythm. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And when he says todo tú lo has, then I would go back into holding it. Todo tú lo has cambiado. Todo tú lo has cambiado. And then it goes into that guitar little riff. And then you go back to 1, put on, and number 2 off. Okay? And the most important part is those weird chords that are played on the second verse. Okay? So what we do here is go back to 2, lit up, okay? And it goes like this. Okay, so what was done there? So we go to F, C, G. Same thing that we've been doing, but the weird chords are F sharp diminished, G sharp diminished, A minor, 7, and then just a G minor. So F, C, G, and back to the normal part. But what I did here, again, is it's very important that you use a different sound for that part because it has a lot of grit and it's pretty aggressive. So again, I'm using function 2 lit up, no 1. 1 is vibrato, right? So we have more of a clean sound during this part. And then when I play the second part, I can already start making the change so you can know that something's coming. So I hit 1 and deselect 2, and then do that part. Okay, so let me show you how that's played again. So we go back out of the chorus, instrumental, and we go to that cool part. So. Back to verse. It's not that complicated, but it's a very cool part to play and to have a different sound other than just a typical piano sound or typical electric piano or strings or pads. So it's pretty cool to play this. So hopefully you learned some cool things out of this tutorial.